stand up now. Leave the old you behind forever. There comes a moment in every person's life when they must answer a question that cannot be ignored. Will I continue becoming the person my habits have created? Or will I become the person my purpose demands? Most people believe their biggest enemy is failure. It isn't. Their biggest enemy is familiarity. It is the comfort of repeating the same thoughts, making the same choices, believing the same excuses, and expecting a different future. That is how potential slowly disappears, not in one dramatic moment, but through thousands of ordinary decisions that nobody notices. A dream rarely dies because someone destroys it. Most dreams die because their owner quietly abandons them. One excuse at a time, one distraction at a time, one postponed decision at a time, one wasted day at a time. That is why your greatest battle has never been against the world. It has always been against the version of yourself that keeps asking for comfort instead of growth. Every habit is casting a vote for the person you are becoming. Every morning you choose discipline, you strengthen your future. Every morning you choose comfort, you strengthen your limitations. The frightening truth is that habits never stay small. They grow. They become character. Character becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. This is why changing your life begins long before anyone sees the results. It begins inside your mind. It begins in private. It begins with invisible decisions that no one applauds. The world celebrates success, but success is only the visible result of invisible discipline. If you truly want a new life, you cannot negotiate with the habits that built your old one. You cannot carry chains while asking for freedom. You cannot water weeds and expect flowers to grow. You cannot continue feeding fear while praying for courage. These things cannot exist together. There comes a time when you must make a decision that is final, not temporary, not emotional, permanent. A decision that says, the old version of me has reached its ending, not because you hate yourself, but because you finally respect your future more than your past. Your past may explain you, but it does not have permission to define you. Every mistake taught you something. Every failure strengthened you. Every disappointment revealed something you needed to understand. But none of them deserve to become your permanent identity. Stop introducing yourself through your wounds. Introduce yourself through your growth. You are not the person who failed. You are the person who survived. You are not the person who made mistakes. You are the person who learned. You are not your fear. You are the one who can overcome it. Never confuse your history with your destiny. History records where you have been. Destiny is created by where you choose to go. Today, many people are prisoners without realizing it. No locked doors, only invisible habits. Scrolling without purpose, thinking without action, complaining without changing, dreaming without building, waiting without moving. Years disappear this way. Not because life was unfair, but because comfort became stronger than purpose. Remember this truth. Every minute you waste today is being borrowed from your future. Time never returns. It never apologizes. It never slows down because you are afraid. Every sunrise silently asks one question. What will you do with the life you have been given today? One day there will be no more tomorrows. Only memories. Only results. Only the life you decided to build. Imagine yourself 20 years from now, standing quietly, looking back, looking at every opportunity that once stood before you. Will your heart be filled with gratitude? Or will regret whisper, I could have become more. Regret is dangerous because it cannot change yesterday. It only reminds you that yesterday has already disappeared. Many people spend years protecting temporary comfort. Very few spend years protecting their future. Protect your future. Protect your focus. Protect your mornings. Protect your thoughts. Protect your values. Protect your discipline. Protect your peace. Because whatever repeatedly enters your mind eventually enters your life. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every opinion deserves your belief. Not every invitation deserves your time. Learn to say no. Every meaningful yes requires many courageous no's. Protect your future like someone protecting the greatest treasure on earth. Because that treasure is your life. Success is not an accident. Neither is failure. Both are built, brick by brick, choice by choice, day after day. The question is not whether you are building. The question is what you are building. A prison or freedom. Excuses or excellence. Comfort or character. You cannot become extraordinary while defending ordinary habits. Growth demands sacrifice. Every successful person has buried an older version of themselves. No champion carries yesterday's excuses into tomorrow's victories. Now it is your turn. Build a new identity. Do not simply chase motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Identity remains. When discipline becomes part of your identity, consistency becomes natural. When excellence becomes your identity, average performance feels uncomfortable. When integrity becomes your identity, doing the right thing no longer requires applause. Become the person who keeps promises even when nobody is watching. Become the person who finishes difficult work. Become the person who chooses truth over comfort. Become the person whose actions are stronger than their words. Because people remember speeches, but history remembers character. One day your family may benefit from decisions you make today. One day your children may inherit the discipline you develop today. One day someone who has never met you may be inspired because you refused to quit today. Never underestimate the influence of one determined life. The world changes because ordinary people decide to stop living ordinary lives. So stand up. Stand up before another year disappears. Stand up before another dream quietly dies. Stand up before regret becomes your permanent companion. Stand up before comfort steals another opportunity. This moment will never exist again. This decision will never come in exactly this way again. Life is asking something from you. Not perfection, not genius, not extraordinary talent, only courage. The courage to begin, the courage to continue, the courage to refuse surrender. Years from now, people may admire your success. They will celebrate your achievements. They will applaud your victories. But they will never see this moment. The moment when nobody believed. The moment when fear was louder than confidence. The moment when quitting looked easier than continuing. Yet you kept going. That is where greatness is born. So let today become the funeral of your excuses. Let today become the birth of your discipline. Let today become the first page of your new identity. Never again allow your past to control your future. Never again trade purpose for comfort. Never again surrender your dreams to temporary pleasure. Stand up now. Stand up completely. Stand up permanently. Because the world does not need another person living below their potential. It needs someone who had the courage to become who they were created to be. And when your final day eventually come, may you look back without regret. May you smile without shame. May you say with complete confidence, I fought, I grew, I became the person I was meant to become. I did not waste the life I was given. Stand up now and never become the old you again. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell. Thank you for your support.